Hey Aries, it's Jen here from tarotspirit.net. I'm here for your May 2016 tarot reading. So it's spring here, although you wouldn't know it in Vermont because we had the most mild winter ever, and the last 4 days here in April, it's in April right now, it's been snowing. So that's okay. That's Vermont for you. So, but I'm feeling I just want to get out in the earth. I want to be grounded. I'm just feeling that very strongly. So I picked three of my more earthy pagan type decks to work with. And so I have the Green Witch Tarot. I was listening to a podcast. I'm obsessed with lots of things. First of all, Outlander. I'm so happy it's back on. It's like we need a new word for obsession. It doesn't even cover what I feel about Outlander. But wow, that was an aside. So I was listening to Menage a Tarot. It's a podcast with Kate from Daily Tarot Girl. It was awesome. She has a great website. David, I don't know his last name, from myownminister.com, and Rhonda, who I also don't remember her last name, but she's from, I think, Modern Oracle is the name of her website. And they were talking about favorite decks and everything, and I absolutely love this deck and backs cards. But my only, and I don't want to say anything negative, but it seems a little Christmassy to me. I don't know, but I absolutely love this Green Witch Tarot. It's one of my favorites. And I'm using the Wildwood Tarot. People want to see me shuffle, even though I'm shuffling back here. So just skip ahead if you don't. I feel like it wastes time, but so we've already had the Three of Cups, the Ace of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. That's pretty nice. And under the deck, the Knight of Wands, the Honeymoon card. Ooh. So maybe a little bit of, maybe some Aries are going to, definitely some new emotional beginning. Something's going to spark your fire, stoke your fire this month, get you motivated again. Star card right in the middle. Wow. And the Eight of Stones and the Seven of Stones. So work, starting new projects perhaps. I have to tell this story. A friend of mine, I found out she was an Aries, and I was like, oh, I never would have pegged you as an Aries. And she was like, why? And I was like, well, I think of Aries as being like very sort of type A and just very driven. And I could tell she got offended, and I'm like, well, I didn't mean that in a negative way, because the Aries, some of the Aries I know, like my riding teacher, I grew up very seriously riding, and she was an Aries, and like she was in the Olympics. So I mean, I'm talking like super motivated type A, like to the extreme. So that's sort of my, Aries are amazing. They get things done, but it's like, wow, they're like so driven. So she took offense to it, and in a nice, I mean, she not in a mad way or anything, but then I had to giggle because then I was thinking about it, and I was like, what an Aries way to react. What? I'm not type A? How can you say I'm not type A personality? So I don't know. We got a good chuckle out of that. Okay, now that I've just babbled on about nothing, let's look at the bottom of the deck. I'm going to take the rest of the cards out because it's too bulky. So we have two fires. We have the Knight of Wands and the Queen of Wands underlying this reading. So, Aries, you are a fire sign. So you're going to be in your element this month. The feeling I'm already getting, we have the Star, Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords, Justice, Emperor. Super powerful reading. I think like you're getting your mojo back. This Knight of Wands, though, is like very calm. Most of them, they're like flying in on this horse. So again, that sense of grounded, but it's that mojo back, but in a grounded, methodical, practical way. So it's like you guys are bringing that amazing Aries energy and motivation and Type A personality, but it's very grounded and productive and solid. It's interesting. It says home. So it's like, or sorry, it doesn't say village. It says village, but it's like you're going home, is what I was thinking. Um, so it's all, so what's that's bringing to mind is sort of whatever's going to happen this month, and I think there's going to be a lot happening. Um, it's like you're going to feel like you're more at home, or where you're more, and I mean that in the sense of like you're going to feel wherever you land, it's going to feel right. It's going to feel like home. That's what I'm trying to spit out. And then you have the Seven of Stones, which is the Seven of Pentacles. And here are standing stones. I have to get in my Outlander nod. So it's called healing in this deck, but this is a card about things being a process, and you know, flowers are going to come up in the spring when they come up, and you can't force that. And I really feel like that is a theme. Like you've really gotten that's really influencing you. Like you're really motivated but patient. It's, you know what I mean? It's like you're nurturing, but you're not forcing things. You've set everything up, but you're just allowing things to unfold and start anew. And you're just sort of patiently watching these desires unfold. So the Queen of Wands, she's come out several times already. She is you. She is Aries. I mean, she is a fire sign. Um, she's motivated. She's unwavering. She's determined. She's confident. She's passionate. But again, you can see she's just sort of sitting here in this Knight of Wands, which is sort of I call it the honeymoon period card, because usually it is like that change in motivation and passion when things are really just humming along. But they're balanced, those fire signs are balanced out with this very earthy energy that I think is going to bring about a nice balance. So let's get into the reading. We have the Three of Cups. So some sort of celebration. You may be coming into the month celebrating something, getting together with friends, joining with new people. There's some sort of harmony that you're starting off May with. Now we do have these are sort of very similar energies, the King of Swords and the Justice card. So the truth is coming out. And I mean, we have it like triple. We have over in this corner, we have the Ace of Swords. So cutting away that which isn't necessary. This is that practical part. This is like thoughtfully practical, taking all that motivation, all that fire energy, and really focusing it, getting rid of all the extraneous crap that we put into situations or that are, just by human nature are get injected into situations that don't even really belong there, and letting that stuff go, not thinking about that, and really focusing on the goal. And it's interesting in this deck, it's rising out of this water, like coming out of like emotions and really getting to the truth. And like the Kingfisher too, he lives off the water, so he needs the water, he understands it's important, but he stays above it most of the time unless he needs to go there. So Um, and then we have the Ace of Cups. So there's sort of like a new way we're dealing with our emotions, or it's like we're really balancing our emotions with our head. We're not allowing us to get um, sort of pulled under anymore. And we're keeping our head, above water, above emotions. And the sort of focus center card here is the Star card. It's healing. It's uh, something that we've been dreaming about coming to fruition. Staying true to ourselves and what guides us and what feels right and what we want. And I'm just sort of seeing this circular pattern, because we do have the Wheel of Fortune, a change in fortune, um, a positive change in fortune, where we're going to feel like some justice is being served, or that everything really, it's kind of like it's about time things are going my way. And I feel like I deserve that. This was fair. Things are being handled in a fair manner, where you may not have realized that anymore. We have this very wise owl. And so I feel like there is with these new aces, there's kind of a new beginning. And we maybe have gained some real wisdom from what we just went through and how we've handled it. Um, and this Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Stones keeps coming up a lot. This is that card where it's practicing a craft. It's like an apprenticeship, but it's really anything that you have in your life. It's a very spiritual card to me. It's a very practical. It's like taking something practical that's also very spiritual. So there's this real dichotomy with you this month of like head and heart, passion and groundedness. Um, really sort of taking emotions and passion and grounding them and thoughtfully, methodically making them into tangible things. And so this is sort of almost the other way, though. It's like taking something tangible like gardening or craft, any sort of craftsmanship or yoga or running or whatever you do that is meditative and um, where you're completely present, and sort of finding what this is in order to find that space where you can have your spiritual side as well. And we're ending here with the Emperor. So I really feel like you are now the emperor of your life. You are the leader in your own life. You are leading your life where you want it to go. You are your own leader, and you look up to yourself and you guide yourself. And you no longer are allowing other people um, to sort of get you worried and wallowing in your emotions and second guessing yourself. This is a super interesting reading. I'm not sure if I'm doing it justice. It's a little hard to articulate for me. I see I see a very different life path for you going into May, or as you leave May, or transitioning through May. Libra had a similar transformative reading, two aces, the Wheel of Fortune, the Star, Justice. We have a lot of very powerful cards where real strong decisions are being made, clear-cut ways to proceed, and that you're really following your true passion and desire, and really taking the lead. So I think I'll leave it there because I could just keep babbling. I hope you have a wonderful May. It looks amazing. And I'll see you at the next reading. Thank you. Take care. Bye.